These sons of bitches, man. They do this every fucking time. Every time. I told y'all when I was here to come back, I was going to start calling people out, and this is what's going to happen. I told y'all when I was going, how the hell did it get this bad? How the hell did you get to a point where anyone can just say anything, talk reckless without any consequences? Huh? Or they just want to come in and grift and just jump into, our culture. When the fuck did that happen? Look, I am so tired. I am done with this. I keep telling people, don't give me any ammo, and I have nothing to talk about, right? But that's not getting into fucking people's heads, right? Spoilers. All right? Letting you know now. The Punisher, number 12. Let's start. Jason Aaron. Really? Really? Is this where we're going now? Is this the route that we're going? All right, for those who don't know, in Punisher number 12, okay, the Punisher, just try to hang with me here, okay? The Punisher kills a god, okay? Yeah, that's enough already. The Punisher kills a god, all right, who brings back his dead wife, all right? Dead wife, for her to tell him that the day that they were to get together at the park before she was gunned down and killed, that she was going to divorce him. Yeah, okay, that's what she was going to do, and that he shouldn't kill in the name of her, or as they would say, it actually says was in the book, slaughter. Shouldn't slaughter in the name of her to be a reason to slaughter. And that if he dies this time, because she shoots him, if he dies this time, don't come back. Are you serious? Is this where we're really going? Now look, Aaron, whatever your name, I'm sorry, Jason Aaron, what the fuck? Like, this is what you wrote. Did you really sit down and write this shit and said, this is going to be good? Did you really think that I was cooking on this? Look, I was warned ahead of time by people telling me, don't trust Jason Aaron because you should see how his Thor run was. I didn't get a chance to see his Thor run, so I don't know, okay? So, coming into this, I was like, maybe I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but what the fuck? Now, look, I told y'all years ago that Marvel, all they do is kill off their characters, and this is a Marvel issue. This is DC does it too. Other places do it too. Other indies, they do it too. And then they reboot their characters and give them different stories and different, character. Oh, God, how can I put this? Different stories, different legacies. All right, for those who don't know, we're going to talk about this, all right? Because, again, Jason Aaron, I do not know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. And it's very disrespectful that you did this to the character, knowing that the Punisher is a legacy character. And you want to change things by killing him off, which has never worked in the process of other people getting killed off and being brought back again, all right? It's never worked. So now you think it's going to happen this time. It was, who was it? It was Spider-Man before. For that, it was Captain America. Was it after Civil War? The Avengers Initiative, which killed a lot of people. It just keeps going. Civil War 2. Thanos killed, was it not in Civil War 2, but Thanos ended up killing Rhodey, and he's gone for good now, or so they say. There's too much to keep up with, and it's... Stop killing people. Stop it. Stop it. All right? What is wrong with you guys? Now, understand, it's hard to write comic books. I get that. But you also have to understand that you're not free from criticism either. So, let's go down the list of what the Punisher has done before. Since we're on the topic about legacies and changing stories and all, let's just talk about this real quick, all right? The Punisher was War Machine, all right? He was Captain America, and I remember that because Winter Soldier went back to get Cap's shield from him. I remember that. All right, that's when Cap had died after Civil War, okay? Or so-called died. I forgot. It was a bullet that transferred him to another dimension or some shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My head is spinning. Next, it was a black guy. All right, remember, the people, the mobs and everything were after the Punisher, and he had to change his appearance. So, he went as a black guy. That's how he went. Let's not forget that. Also, he was a samurai not too long ago. So we know that. We know he got a clan around him now. That's what he was doing. Not the KKK type either. But I'm just saying that that's what he was doing now before all this ended. And also, I wanted to put this out there because it's been a while since people remember this one. He was an angel. Yeah. An angel. So as you can see, Frank Castle's run has had quite a lot of bumps in the road. And a lot of trying to different stories. And to be honest, the only person I could think of that could finish this and give him a nice legacy or even fix it to an extent would be Ennis. I mean, he's been great for Punisher Max for a very long time. I would go with him before I go with any of these other guys. But also understand that now he doesn't go by the Punisher anymore. He goes by Frank. Yeah, I don't know what to tell y'all either. I just don't know. I'm at this point where I am so tired of seeing characters die all the time just to be brought back, and you just do it just to get your sales a little boost. I don't understand it. But look, people won't stop falling for it. They're gonna stop. So I'm letting you know now. It's pretty much hit a dead end. So you're better off bringing back the Punisher and starting them from scratch. That's what you're better off doing. And if you can't really, I put it like this, if you don't live in a neighborhood that has a lot of bad guns and drugs, and you don't live in that environment to possibly use to give ammo for the Punisher, dare I say, take from news articles. Dare I say, watch TV. Watch the news. Something. Throw something that some of us can actually relate to. Can't relate to the Punisher killing a guy and being an angel himself. That's just way off the mark to what the Punisher is about. But let's move on from Punisher number 12. Oh my God. I just can't. Let's talk about Spider-Man. All right. Spider-Man. I don't know where the disrespect comes from Miles Morales. I don't see it. I don't get it. I think it's fucking stupid. I think that you shouldn't blame a character for what writers are doing. You shouldn't blame the character, this outright hatred. No. Like I said, we just saw what they did with the Punisher. Would I care? I mean, would I make Frank Castle or the Punisher responsible for that? No. You make the person who's writing it accountable for it. That's what you do. The same thing with Miles Morales. So let's get started with this, because you know what? I'm already tired of seeing his name being, called out of his name. Look at this shit real quick.
Hey, we're about to go into
Miles Morales.
The Miles Morales movie. Hey,
Well,
I liked the last Miles Morales movie. Did you?
Yeah, I liked the first Miles Morales movie. I can't wait to see the second Miles Morales movie. It's going to be really good.
Hey, I heard Miles Morales is in the Miles Morales movie.
How many Miles Morales is there?
Well, I heard it also has Spider-Man.
Oh, really?
There's lots of Spider-Man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really
Miguel
here for
O'Hara,
Miles.
2099 Spider-Man.
Isn't there? There's a pregnant one, right?
But that's not a Spider-Man. Well, they might call it a Spider-Man. I don't know. But I do know that Miles Morales is in the Miles Morales movie.
Well, that's great.
That's good. See ya.
So this is what we're doing now. We're just calling people out of their name. Fine. If we're going to call people out of their name, then I might as well do it for the rest of this fucking video. How about that? Both of you looking like a pair of hairy balls. Someone should have told y'all to shave at this point. Because if you don't know, that big of a beard being like that, it doesn't look cool. It's not hip. It's none of that shit. You know what makes you look like? Makes you look like you're homeless. Like you fucking stink. That's what it looks like. Fucking shave. Don't get me fucking started on these people. You know what? I just find it funny that they can sit here and keep calling it the Miles Morales movie. And the Miles Morales movie, it's Miles. It's not Spider-Man. Miles is Spider-Man too. Whether you like it or not. Just like there's a bunch of other Spider-Men around. There's Spider-Women, Spider-Men, it's Spider-Everybody. Okay? That's what it is. If you don't like it, too fucking bad. That's what you have to deal with. Alright? And it seems like a lot of these people only look at the Spider-Verse and say, this is how it's going to be. This is what it's been down to. No. This is course correction. That's what this is. Because for everybody who remembers, you should know that Miles Morales came from Ultimate Fallout, which was Spider-Man No More. I wonder what they did with Spider-Man in that one. Alright? But it goes to show you that it takes a team of good people. And I'm not saying Marvel. Because you want to get on the writers and everything with Marvel, you get on them if you want. All right? But the people that have made this movie, when it comes to, Across the Spider-Verse, and Spider-Verse, whatever fuck you want to call it, every Spider-Verse there is that's going to be coming beyond the Spider-Verse that will come out next year, these people have done such a great job with Miles Morales that you can't even get mad. Like, I don't understand how you're still mad at this point. But you know what? I'll let them tell you about it, because the first one clearly, set it up that Miles Morales is Spider-Man during that leap of faith scene. But you know what? Again, I'll let y'all, I'll let them tell it for y'all.
Was there any degree of that story that was meant to be a sort of commentary on the fans who don't see Miles as a real Spider-Man?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So they listen to what you're saying. They're reading what you're writing. They're even watching your videos, no matter how disrespectful the fucking thumbnail can be. This goes to show you that there's a difference between the way y'all do shit and the way they do shit. And to be honest, you bad actors, y'all don't deserve this shit. Y'all deserve worse. But they're being professional and friendly, like your neighborhood Spider-Man. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't have a problem with them. Not at all. But these people keep bringing this shit up. I put it like this. Let's go back last week, all right? Previous weekend. Weekend, all right? We saw a number of bot accounts, all right, who were just made, bot accounts, say that you shouldn't go watch, Across the Spider-Verse because it's problematic. Here we go again. Problematic. Toxic. Let's add a new one. What's the new one? Tourist. Look, y'all have to understand that this is exactly what they want. And when you defend them, well, shouldn't they defend them? When you combat them on this and say, why should I listen to you, whatever, they delete their account. Some of you on Twitter ran into them, especially in my thread. So it goes to show you that this shit is really happening. And as far as I'm concerned, it's absolutely ridiculous that grown-ass men and women, grown-ass men and women are getting their internet armies together and saying, we're going to go boycott this. And what did I tell y'all? What did I say? I say it every time. The real world don't give a shit if you boycott it, because we can talk hard facts right now. We can talk money, all right? Across the Spider-Verse made over $200 million, and that was just over the weekend, all right? It only took $100 million to make. So it goes to show you that you bad actors, y'all don't deserve this shit. Y'all don't deserve the views y'all have. Y'all don't deserve shit. Y'all do nothing but cause divide and drama. That's what y'all do. And I don't understand how anyone would even take y'all seriously. I mean, look at this. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. First he says that Spider-Verse is going to fail. Then he says that it's going to beat out the Little Mermaid. It's going to destroy it. Like, he don't even know what to fucking believe anymore. He don't believe in himself. Then you got this guy who talks about Super Mario, and I'm bringing this up for a good reason, all right? Bear with me here, all right? He says that Peach was is a girl boss, and that, this is why I'm not liking Super Mario, because of her. Now, when we all saw the movie, Peach wasn't a girl boss, was she? No. This is why shit happens when you get these fake-ass dramatic people around you, all right? The internet dug into his ass, kicked his ass, only for him to come back and say, guys, Across the Spider-Verse made me angry. Can you imagine what they're doing now to him? Can you imagine? I just don't understand this anymore. Is this about being part of a community, or is this about being the king of the ants? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out here. They're using the same rhetoric, the same words as y'all say that y'all hate SJWs, and yet they're using the same tactics. I'm just letting you know that. But here's something that should have been talked about, which wasn't talked about throughout this entire time when people were disagreeing or agreeing with each other or doing whatever the fuck they were going to do when it came to boycotting or watching. This is something that we didn't get. Well, I should say we. I checked it out because I have it right fucking here. But they didn't check it out because they have not talked about it. They've completely ignored it. All right? So let's get on that. For those who don't know, here we go. Chris Miller says that the Spider-Verse films gave the opportunity to show the limitless possibilities of animation in the studio film. And he says, and I quote, "For too long, studios were mandating these films all look the same. We wanted to blow the doors open on that." Yeah. And I say that because this is something we should be celebrating from an animation standpoint. We really should. It's very eye-popping. It's really looks great. I mean, this, and has so many layers. We all know, or should I say, for those who don't know, sorry about that. For those who don't know, the chase scene between Miguel and was it Miles Morales, it took them 4 years to make that chase scene. 4 years. It goes to show you the hard work of these animators and what they have to put on. I'm just saying. But as we're trying to gatekeep, now understand, People don't want fakes in the circle. You want to gatekeep. I understand that. You have to understand from their IP version, for all their money that they're making, they're supposed to be grabbing eyes. That's what they're supposed to be grabbing. And new people in a new generation, so that you don't run out of, dare I say, money. I mean, if you keep gearing it towards a specific generation, and that generation gets older and nothing happens and they die out, then you have no one else to, you have no more patrons. So you have to go towards, a younger, generation. You have to, or demographic. How about that? So, as far as I'm concerned, this is something they have to do. It's a necessary evil for them to stay afloat. On top of this, you also have to understand that we want to keep those people out that act crazy. I agree completely. I agree. But you have to understand the type of crazy that's out there. For those who don't know, this person says that if Miles Morales if he has a love interest, then she better be black.
Bitch, are you serious?
Then when comic fans got on her about it, she says, this was and is muted, so I didn't realize how many rabid people's mouths started foaming from this. Cry some more. Peace sign. That's what she said, right? But then if you look below that, it says block list going crazy. So which one is it? Are you not worried about it? Or are you worried about it? So then I approached her about it and was like, obviously you're worried about it, because you wouldn't need a block list if you're standing by your word. It's that simple. You don't need a block list. But, of course, what did she do to me when I said that? It's all theatrics as far as I'm concerned. It is. You can't sit here and tell me that person was that stupid enough to say that. I mean, let's be honest here. We are talking about a universe that has mystic gods. There's a guy with a flaming skull riding a motorcycle. You can turn the Punisher, who's killed thousands of people, all right, and has not died himself, unless you want to turn him into an angel or turn him black or whatever. I mean, there's too many things, moving parts that are going on to say, hey, look, this we can't get down with. We can't get with Miles or Gwen together. We can't get with Miles or any other race unless it's inside his race is fine. Get the fuck out of here. All right. And the thing is, this already happened in the comics. You wouldn't know it if you picked up a comic and fucking read it. But let's talk about that some more. Let's talk about more fucking crazy people. All right. Let's talk about this person. All right. This person says trans, and even cis fans have every right to call Gwen Stacy is trans, even if the movies never outright confirm it. You can't deny that's what it's been hinting at. The fact is, if she can make somebody feel represented, who are you to tell them they are wrong?
Man, sit your ass down.
What the fuck is wrong with that person? Look, I put it like this. Comic fans came out and said, look, you have to understand, it's okay to support trans people and stay straight at the same time. It's obviously something that has happened. Read a fucking book, all right? That's what needs to happen. That's all you need to do, all right? And other fans are saying, if that's how you feel, then why haven't you picked up the book with Jessica Drew in, Ultimate Spider-Man, or Ultimate Spider-Woman, if you want to call her, all right? Because she's the clone of Peter Parker, whose mind and personality and memories are in her body, and she has no idea how to get them out. So it's Peter Parker in a woman's body. If anything's more trans than that, then you would go with that. So that's what fans were saying. This is how the crazy people are, man. I'm telling you, they crazy as shit. But there's more fucking crazy, all right? More. For those who don't know, all right, I want to read this one. It says, Across the Spider-Verse is a goddamn cop movie. And it says, I can't believe I paid money to see this shit. It's pure propaganda. Propaganda. Okay, propaganda. It says, the entire movie is about humanizing the police and whitewashing their movies and beliefs. Gwen's dad has a fucking trans flag pin on his uniform. Half the damn movie is about celebrating a cop promotion and how shit it is that Miles isn't there for him. It says, it's some of the most blatant propaganda I've ever seen, but they did enough pandering and slapped half-ass coming out story. Moreover, ICE must be destroyed. I don't know whether to laugh or throw up. I mean, you've got to be fucking kidding me that this is a real thing right now. Like, the levels of just inserting whatever you can. It's like throwing random shit at a wall. That's what it is. I don't know what to tell y'all. This is peak fucked up. That's what that is. All right. If you're getting these vibes from a film that is about Miles having a relationship with his dad and not always there, which we've seen before with Peter not always being there for Mary Jane, or Peter trying to, save Gwen Stacy, dude. You've got to be kidding me, the levels that they're willing to go to try and start a divide. I mean, it can't get worse than this, can it? Oh, hell no. I'm not doing this. I am not going there. Oh my God. No, and no, and more no. So you told me that we're going to have to see another superior Spider-Man, what is this, second, third time around, as opposed to any other Spider? No. That's not what we need right now. Look, I put it like this. Doc Ock ain't even that good. I'm sorry, Slott. He not that good. Hell, I take Liv over him. You gotta be kidding me right now. Man, stop playing with me, man.
Fuck you and fuck you. Who's next?
No. I can't. I just can't. You know what? I just want to say thank y'all for watching the video. Jesus Christ. I need to have me a drink. Thank y'all for spending this time and really understanding, what's been going on and all the shit that you got to put up with just to be in a fandom. And just understand that they were just trying to make a universe that was for everyone. That's what they were doing. You know what I mean? And other people being represented, I understand that. Like I said, some people look to comic books for that type of stuff. But also, you should let a person know, or at least a child know, that there are comic books. They do have some moral standpoints, but not every comic book hero should be a hero, or should I say, be looked at in the literal sense. You should look to your mom and dad for that. You really should. With that said, I don't know, man. This is just crazy. But I want to thank all the writers who made this possible. And I want to say, until then, shit. See you next time. Until then, I'm out. I'm fucking out. I need a drink. I'm done.